some of the scariest Resident Evil games. So let's start off by the least. The least scariest? These are the games I played. The least scariest is Resident Evil 1. I never beat the game. All I beat was 7 and 8, but I played all of the Resident Evil games. Only the count. But Resident Evil 1 is the least scariest. It's because it wasn't really like... the graphics weren't as good. It wasn't like... the graphics weren't as good. And Windows not that good as graphics. I don't think it's scary, but probably in the old days, I would probably be peeing and pooping my pants right now. But yeah, the zombies weren't that scary. And I didn't go to a boss fight because that game was hard, but it wasn't that scary. It's a puzzle game. The game wasn't hard, it was just a puzzle game. But yeah, let's go to the next Resident Evil. Alright. Resident Evil 4 was also another game that I didn't beat, but I played. Resident Evil 4, I never played the remake of it, like remastered. I never played that one. I played the old one. And again, it wasn't good graphics, but it was a little bit scarier because that chainsaw. Well, I watched the gameplay of it. Hollow played it. Those bosses are scary, but it's what I played too. But that chainsaw one, that one freaks me out. Next, I think it was this one. Resident Evil, I think it was 5. Yes, it was. Resident Evil 5 was another one, just above 4. Resident Evil 5 was kind of scary, but it, of course, isn't the scariest Resident Evil out there. It's a big attack in the town with all the zombies and the fourth zombie. The fourth zombie I did not really like. I heard something on my bed. The fourth zombie was something where I was confused. Alright, like, really confused. Okay. Why the freak am I zooming in? Alright. So yeah, the first one I was really confused. The first zombie attack. But the town wasn't hard. I loved being on the blame. But next is right after 5, which is Resident Evil 6. This is what I played but Resident Evil 6 was just above 5. Then we on Resident Evil 6. Again, Resident Evil 6 was the multiplayer, but those dogs, I think there's dogs in all the other ones, but the dogs in Resident Evil 6 are creepy. That's probably why they're all up here. The dogs in Resident Evil 6, those are creepy. Not only the dogs, the zombies in that train scares the freak out of me. Dang. Alright, next, I probably have to say Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8 was creepy as heck. Lady Dimitrescu, she's Freddy Krueger's sister. Also, I got that from Dashy Games. It's definitely worth mine. Actually, and her claws. Let's talk about that little baby doll. Creepy. I hate dolls that are creepy. I don't like any dolls actually because it's creepy as heck. Talk about Maru. He's a human fish. Heisenberg wasn't that creepy, but his robots, zombies, and his freaking Leo, creepy as freak. So I would say, and all the other werewolves, Lincolns, I don't know what it's called, I forgot. And the vampires, just get the heck out of here. Well, next I have to say, it's probably Resident Evil 3 is below 6. I'm sorry, I forgot that one. Resident Evil 3 is below 6, okay? The nemesis isn't really that scary, okay? The nemesis isn't really that scary. The zombies weren't that scary. Game was easy. So Resident Evil 3 is kind of like below 6. But next, I have to say, is Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7, those boss fights are crazy. The end with only the face, then the 200-foot long thing. Okay, I'm gonna stop. The 200-foot long monster, Evelyn. The old granny. No, that granny turned into a freaking monster which is 200, 300 feet tall, maybe 10 times bigger than the house. That ship part in the ship with all those gooey monsters with the claws and the sharp teeth, sharp toenails is creepy. And the fat ones and the ones that claws and the lady with the long arms, Margaret, I think that's her name. The long arms, the long legs, and the freaking crotch that looks like a freaking bee nest. Her whole body, her whole life was rough. That was their gift from Evelyn. So yeah, that freak was creepy as crap. Not only that, that guy has to go. Get out, boy. Also, the fight in the garage wasn't that bad. It was just kind of scary because he freaking chopped the cop's head off with a freaking shovel. Nah, man. Why is it getting dark all of a sudden? That freak is creepy. Then I left the best for the last. Resident Evil 2 was the scariest Resident Evil. It's because, you know those zombies set on fire, which now can set you on fire, and the Leckos that literally crawl on the freaking wall and can freaking lick you to death by crawling on you and cutting you and eating you with their sharp teeth. Not only that, those zombies are creepy as heck. Those dogs I hate. The big boy. The Titan guy that freaking can punch you, grab your head, squeeze your eyeballs out. Him with the big arms. The library full with zombies. Oh, don't get me started with those 3 freaking boss fights. The guys with millions of eyes. The ones with I don't know how many arms. He was alive 3 times in those 3 boss fights. Oh, well, I only got to 1 boss fight. I didn't beat the game, but till I watched a YouTube video, that 100-foot alligator in the sewers, you can get the heck out of here. And why does it have to be so dark? I mean, like, all of the Resident Evil games are dark, but this one just has to be the darkest. I cannot see nothing. When I'm in the freaking police station, I cannot see nothing. But the game can also be sad because the police guy turned into a zombie because he got bit. Oh, but the game is so gory. A guy's body got bit in half or grabbed and ripped apart by a freaking zombie. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. These Resident Evil games are... they're crazy, but that's all I gotta rank. I only played the one with kind of like the numbers. But I play another one, but it was a demo. It wasn't actually the full game of Resident Evil, but yeah. Peace out. Have a nice day.